Hello, everyone. In this podcast, we will be talking about secondhand smoke. Okay, what is secondhand smoke, Khadija?
So, secondhand smoke is when the people around you are smoking and you are breathing this air. And we can face with this problem every day, with every person, maybe
Yeah, this
in
is the
some
thing.
case. Yes.
So,
So, as you guys said, I want to address a silent yet significant health threat, which is secondhand smoke, which goes like unnoticed. I don't know, for some reasons. Many people highlight damage of smoking to health, but avoiding the secondhand smoke, which is, of course, a health threat, which is as significant. And why? People might say, like, I'm not the one smoking, how could that if I'm staying next to someone who's smoking, how could it damage my health? Actually, like when the smoker inhale the smoke, like the smoke comes out like to the air, and if you are staying next to that, like there is a high chance of like breathing 7,000 chemicals, which is actually appearing in the smoke. And I want to bring the data in the recent years from the United States Health Organization, and it's actually like expected to have like 7,000 chemicals in that, and it caused like 7,300 lung cancer, like among like non-smokers, but like they died because of that, like being exposed to secondhand smoke. It could be like children, it could be like pregnant women's,
Yeah.
it could be just like school kids, like which stayed like next to public smoking areas.
so
And
yeah.
and also in that, also I want to address like it can also damage the heart system. Like about 30,000 people died from that. Yeah.
So, before the project started, so I did a big research on this topic, right? So that was said like since 1963, around 2 million people died from this exposure of like smokers. I mean, secondhand smokers, are dying. Yeah, yeah,
That said that they were actually non-smokers.
yeah.
At the same time, they died because of this.
So what do you guys think? Like, if I stay with someone who smoke from time to time or all day, I mean, wasting their money and buying all those cigarettes, right? And what will happen to me? So, will I start smoking with my friend if I, have the experience to stay with them for a while, talking, right? So, what do you guys think? What do you think?
By the way, I've read about this. There is a really big risk that non-smoker can become this smoker because of this passive smoking, because of staying with them for a long time. It kind of psychologically works. So
Yeah.
it actually there is big risk.
Okay, I think it is, of course, due to like teen pressure. Like when you see some your friend smoking, like which is like adult thing. Like smoking is like from the childhood. It's like adult thing.
Yeah.
Like if you are smoking already, you are already adult and
Yeah.
like looking cool or something. And that's why maybe like when you are friend with the smoker, like there's a high chance of you become a smoker one day. Yeah.
So I've seen a post like that was said like before the cigarette invented, there made some marketing. I mean, people who smoke, there was a sign of that they become adults. It gave them some sort of prestige. So non-smokers were considered as ordinary people. Otherwise, or like while smokers, had this sign, had some kind of prestige. So
Yeah.
it was very interesting for me.
I also read that article and watched YouTube video also. There were many advertisements where actual sportsmen or some this legends kind of
Yeah.
who were sportsmen, they were advertising these products, cigarettes,
You
like
see?
yeah, that's big pressure for
Mhm.
non-smokers.
Okay. Um, talking about the pregnant, um, like adults, right? So, what is the effect of the secondhand smoke for their children's, for their like coming children?
So it is a question.
Yes.
So I think I believe like some people are like in even greater danger than another one. For example, like the pregnant women, like when they're exposed to secondhand smoke, like there's high chance of their like future child could have like less weight than the normal one, and also like it could cause also like early infant mortality, like
syndrome.
that's
That-
yeah
Mm.
that's
So it could also cause some asthma, right?
Yes.
And these kind of harmful diseases,
And there was,
infections, a lot.
there was one syndrome called sudden infant death
Yeah, we were talking
syndrome.
about.
Yes.
We are talking
Yeah.
about.
It's not-
Okay. How can you prevent this? How can parents prevent their children to stay away from people who smoke, for example?
I think by raising the awareness, like how serious this situation is, like how can it damage our health? Like, of course, right now, like awareness on secondhand smoking a bit rise in European countries or like other third world countries. Like they organize some smoke-free restaurants, like
Zones?
yeah, smoke-free zones or like uh, some kind of restaurants like that you cannot smoke there, just like that. Or if you want to smoke, like you could go like somewhere else. But organizing that kind of places can it actually keep people from damaging like secondhand smoke? It's actually not, because like even non-smokers could stay there, like not avoiding like its health effect to people. Like I think it should be like another sign, like if you are not smoking, like be away from here, because like there's high chance of getting damage from like secondhand smoke. Yeah, like when like we should actually focus on like the smoking zones. Like if people are smoking somewhere else, like you should be away from it from there. Like even like 5 meter, like it is actually damageful.
Yeah.
Even 5 minute exposure could affect to your heart arteries. That's why like how damageful it is. Like yeah.
Well,
That's my solution, I think, for the secondhand smoke, like to be safe from that.
So, yes, the most important part is not staying with their people, like to waiting for them to finish their this work and after them join to their company.
yeah, that's it. Right?
Probably, yes.
So, in conclusion, stay away from people who smoke, and so raise the awareness of people. It might be your friend, colleague, relative. So inform that it is too like harmful to stay with people who smoke.
Yes. Smoking.
So yeah, like we are trying to like raise the awareness of people by doing this podcast. So yeah, this was my conclusion.
And what I want to say in the like, and I want to say like, be like Khadija highlights the one solution: be away from like people like who is smoking. But like, it is not actually by discriminating. Like we should think about it. Like we should just politely ask them like, it is damageful for their health, and that's why they want to be away from them like while they are smoking. Like when they are done, like they can just keep up, but like in the different place, because like in the air, it could just stay there, like the smoke. That's why like they should go somewhere else other than that place. Exactly. Yeah.
By the way, I've heard about this third-hand smoking, which is exactly about this one. When after smoking, there is these chemicals in our clothes or body. This is called
Third hand smoking, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I guess
Thank
it
you.
was more than helpful. So
Yeah.
thank you guys all.